Welcome, dear viewers, to a journey into the heart of a timeless tradition, one as old as the wind that whispers through the ancient forests, as enduring as the mountains that stand vigil over the lands. Today we step into the world of native culture, a world where the past and present dance in harmony, where the stories of ancestors are etched in the very soil beneath our feet. In this land, elders are not just figures of age, but pillars of wisdom, guardians of the sacred flame of knowledge. They are the storytellers, the memory keepers, the living libraries of history and tradition. In the eyes of the community, an elder's life is a testament to resilience, a chronicle of survival and adaptation, a source of guidance and strength. As we go through this video, we will see how respect for elders is woven into the fabric of daily life. In every gesture, word, and every single action that we do, there is a reverence that speaks of a profound understanding, that the wisdom of the old is the light that guides the young. We will explore the ceremonies that honor their presence, the stories that flow from their lips like rivers of gold, and the teachings that are handed down with the care one might give to a fragile artifact. Join us as we traverse the landscapes of tradition and respect, where every step brings us closer to understanding of a soul of a people who hold their elders in the highest regard. This is not just a story of age and reverence. It is the story of the enduring spirit of a culture that values its roots and cherishes its elders as the true treasures that they are. The journey to becoming an elder in Native American communities is marked by a lifetime of experiences, learning, and spiritual growth. From a young age, individuals are immersed in their culture's traditions, stories, and values. They learn by observing their elders, participating in ceremonies, and listening to the oral histories passed down through generations. Wisdom is not merely acquired through age, but through a deep engagement with the community and the natural world. It involves understanding the cycles of nature, the rhythms of the seasons, and the interconnectedness of all living things. This profound knowledge is often coupled with personal traits and tribulations, as the hardships faced and overcome shape an elder's perspective and resilience. As individuals grow older, they take on more responsibilities within the tribe. They become mentors to the younger members, sharing their knowledge and guiding them through their own journeys. This reciprocal relationship ensures that wisdom is not only preserved, but continually adapted to meet the changing needs of the community. Among the Navajo, or Dene, elders are held in high regard. They are often sought for their counsel on matters of personal and communal importance. Elders are consulted for their knowledge of traditional healing practices, spiritual guidance, and the interpretation of dreams. During ceremonies like the Blessing Way, elders play a central role in invoking prayers and chants that connect the people to the spiritual world. In Lakota culture, elders are the keepers of the sacred ceremonies and rites of passage. Young people seek their wisdom for guidance in life transitions, such as entering adulthood or preparing for marriage. Elders also lead the Sundance, a spiritual ceremony that involves communal prayer, fasting, and dancing, where they offer teachings about endurance, sacrifice, and renewal. Hopi elders are revered as the spiritual and cultural leaders of their communities. They are often consulted for their insights into traditional farming techniques, particularly dry farming, which is adapted for the arid environment. Elders play a key role in the Kachina ceremonies, where they impart teachings about the interconnectedness of the natural and spiritual worlds. Finally, among the Ojibwe or Anishinaabe, elders are looked to for their guidance on maintaining balance and harmony within the community and within nature. Elders share their knowledge of medicinal plants, storytelling, and the significance of the Midewiwin, or Grand Medicine Society. They are frequently consulted during community gatherings and healing ceremonies, where their prayers and teachings help guide the people. In Zuni culture, elders are deeply respected for their knowledge of traditional crafts like pottery and weaving, which are integral to the tribe's cultural identity. Elders are spiritual guides, leading ceremonies that honor the earth and its cycles. Their wisdom is sought in times of drought or hardship, as they possess the knowledge of rituals and prayers that are believed to bring balance and prosperity. In all these tribes, the process of consulting elders is a testament to the deep respect and trust placed in their accumulated wisdom. Elders are the living connection to the past, the interpreters of tradition, and the guides for future generations. Through their teachings, they ensure that the cultural heritage and values of their people endure, providing a source of strength and continuity in an ever-changing world. The reverence for elders in native cultures contrasts significantly with mainstream American culture in various ways. First off, respect and reverence. In native cultures, elders are deeply respected. They are honored as the keepers of wisdom, tradition, and cultural history. Their knowledge is seen as invaluable, and their guidance is actively sought by younger generations. This respect is evident in the way elders are treated, consulted, and included in community decision-making processes. While there is respect for older individuals in mainstream American culture, it often emphasizes youth, innovation, individualism. The elderly may not always be seen as primary sources of wisdom, and their roles in family and community life can be diminished. There is, in mainstream American culture, a tendency to prioritize new ideas and technologies over traditional knowledge. Role in the community. Native cultures have elders play a central role in their community life. They are involved in teaching, mentoring, and leading ceremonies. Their life experiences are spiritual and integral to the community's well-being and continuity. Elders are seen as bridges between the past and the present, helping to maintain cultural identity. In mainstream American culture, the elderly may often be marginalized or overlooked in community and family settings. Retirement and senior living communities can lead to physical and social separation from younger peoples. The elderly might not be as involved in community leadership or cultural transmission, with a greater focus on retirement and leisure activities. Knowledge in native cultures is primarily transmitted orally, through storytelling, rituals, and direct teaching by elders. This method emphasizes personal connection, shared experience, embodied experience, and the preservation of cultural narratives. Elders are seen as living libraries, whose stories and teachings are crucial for cultural survival. In mainstream American culture, knowledge transmission is often formalized through educational institutions and written records. While family stories and histories are valued, there is a heavier reliance on books, digital media, and formal education systems. The wisdom of elders might be seen as less relevant compared to contemporary knowledge sources. Finally, in native cultures, elders are fully integrated into daily life. They live within the community and are involved in everyday activities, ceremonies, and decision making. Their presence is a constant reminder of the importance of tradition and the continuity of cultural practices. Mainstream Americans fairly fail to integrate elders in daily life. Many elderly individuals live separately from their families, either independently or in senior living facilities. Daily interactions between generations may be less frequent, and the elderly might not be as involved in family or community decisions. And this all relates back to a view of aging. In native cultures, aging is viewed positively, as a natural and respected phase of life. Elders are seen as having achieved a high status due to their accumulated knowledge and life experiences. Their age is a symbol of their value and importance within the community. Mainstream American culture treats aging negatively, associated with decline and the loss of productivity. There's a cultural emphasis on maintaining youth and physical appearance, sometimes leading to a devaluation of the elderly. The aging process might be seen more as a challenge to be managed rather than a stage of life to be celebrated. So the treatment and perception of elders in native cultures highlights a profound respect for age and experience, seeing elders as vital to the community's identity and continuity. In contrast, mainstream American cultures often prioritizes youth and innovation, which can lead to the marginalization of the elderly. Understanding these differences underscores the richness of native cultures and the potential lessons they offer about valuing and integrating elders in society. How can elders help us with the problems that we face in the world today? With their vast reservoirs and knowledge of life experience, they offer many insights that can help address contemporary problems. Here are 3 to 4 ways in which their wisdom can contribute to solving current issues. On the note of environmental sustainability, many Native American elders possess a deep knowledge of sustainable living practices and the importance of maintaining harmony with nature. They understand the cycles of the earth, traditional ecological knowledge, or tech, and the significance of preserving natural resources. Elders can guide us in adopting sustainable agricultural practices, conservation methods, and a holistic approach to environmental stewardship. Their teachings can inform modern strategies for combating climate change, preserving biodiversity, and promoting sustainable resource management. Mental health and community well-being. Elders often emphasize the importance of community connection and spiritual well-being. They understand the value of strong family ties, communal support systems, and the role of rituals and traditions in maintaining mental health. Elders can offer guidance on building resilient communities that support mental health and well-being. Their insights can help address the increasing rates of loneliness, depression, and anxiety by fostering a sense of belonging and purpose through community engagement and cultural practices. Conflict resolution. Elders have experience in conflict resolution, negotiation, and maintaining social harmony. They have often mediated disputes, fostered reconciliation across time, and upheld justice within their communities. Elders can provide models thus for conflict resolution and peacemaking that are grounded in respect, dialogue, and mutual understanding. Their approaches can be applied to contemporary issues like racial tensions, political polarization, and community disputes, promoting a more inclusive and harmonious society. Elders are also the custodians of cultural knowledge, stories, and traditions. They have taught generations with their oral histories, hands-on learning, and mentorship. Thus, they can enhance educational systems, especially in America, by integrating innovative traditional knowledge and intergenerational learning into curricula. Their involvement can bridge the gap between modern education and cultural heritage, providing students with a richer, more diverse understanding of the world. This can also help address issues related to cultural identity and heritage preservation. Elders, with their deep reservoirs of wisdom and experience, offer invaluable solutions to some of today's most pressing challenges. By integrating their knowledge into modern practices, we can create more sustainable, cohesive, and resilient communities. Their guidance on environmental sustainability, mental health, conflict resolution, and education can help us navigate contemporary problems with a sense of tradition and continuity, ensuring that the lessons of the past inform the decisions of the future. Thank you for listening, and please treat your elders with respect and care.